I'm Brandy, and today, it's Mystery Monday. Thank you for welcome, Plushy. And I'll be playing some Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Oh, hi, MrSwissCheese. Hi, I hope I say this right. Amos, Steve, and welcome. And hi, Shaba, how you doing? Hope things are going good. Oh, you doing good? That's good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Alright, so we're back, trying to remember last time. I think we joined a tour which has both puzzles and possibly supernatural areas. Did you enjoy seeing my drunken friend? Wait, hold on. I don't think I did. See your drunken friend, I mean. Might have missed that. Ah, I see. I'm guessing you guys had a good time? Alright. So we were looking for a 4-digit number. Hold on. Oopsie. I'm a little out of color. Here we go. Oh, hi. Yan, how's it going? Look what the cat dragged back from the dead. Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing the swan boats are the key to all this. So there's a 3, an 8, a random sign, and a 13. Okay, I'll examine the boats and this stuff, and then we'll continue talking to the people. I think we talked to this guy last, though I could be wrong. Okay, so observe this. Okay. Look for the number. Numbers. Huh. There's number 8 on the back of the boat, but this can't be it. It's not 4 digits anyway. Continue looking for number. Ah, there's some graffiti in the corner with some numbers. 5S, Kinoko was here. People who graffiti their names like this must be pretty proud of themselves. Okay, so that's updated. I missed the photo, but the groom had his dress shirt completely unbuttoned. Someone with a bottle of Jack Daniels. Jeez. He points at me, tells me Dave is screwed and that he needs to go home, but first he needed help finishing the bottle. Priorities. This game looks amazing. Do you like Lovecraftian horror? I do. I just haven't done or gotten into a lot of it. Wait, but how are things? Oh, they're going pretty good. Got to sleep in, relaxed a tiny bit, had some breakfast. Kind of slept in really long today. Okay, check the sign. Shino Bazoo Pond. I think I said that right. Oh, so the lotus flowers bloom at certain times of the year. Look around. 4 digits. 4 digits. Don't see them anywhere. What's this? There's a rope tied to one of the signposts. There's nothing at the other end of the rope. That's odd. Oh, what did I eat? I just had some toast. Nothing too complicated. The last door game, look into it. You might like this. Oh. More like Alone in the Dark. I've heard of Alone in the Dark. I'll check out both, because those might be fun. I know that, I think it was Alone in the Dark, got a remake? I think? If I'm thinking about the correct one. Another swan boat. This boat seems off somehow. I wonder why. closer.
Oh, this one doesn't have a rope. Maybe it came off? Won't the boat float away like this? I don't see any park keepers around. I should call parks service once we're done.
Not very responsible. Okay, look for numbers.
There's a number 13 on the back of the boat, but no 4-digit numbers anywhere. Maybe it's somewhere else. I should note this down too.
The wedding was great. It was better after I threw it a few times and kept drinking. Oh my god. That's not good. Oh. I mean, that must have been rough. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but Alone in the Dark, newer is but a shadow of its former self. And former self is more clunky than Resident Evil. I see. Yeah, I've seen clips of the OG Alone in the Dark, and it looks pretty old. And I'm wondering how it controls. It looks rough. Okay, I'll start talking to people. I think we went through the environment. I'm not sure, but I may have talked to these two. Hi.
Hello, I'm Azumi Fukiura.
Fujiwara.
Nice to meet you, Fujiwara-san.
As in the historical Fujiwara family, including Fuhito Fujiwara.
Furito?
Great job. Great job. Oh no, Franny hadn't enough. She's seeing her head right now. I've been pushed to the edge. But I hope he realized or release the pic soon from the photographer. You can see him. Thomas dance and whatnot. Nice. Okay, so 4 digits.
Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is?
Oh, pardon me. I got distracted thinking about something else. I have a lot on my mind, so I'm leaving that to the others. Why are you here? Yeah, why did you participate?
What made you sign on to this tour?
Well, you could say I have a special interest in the occult. And I did receive a DM invitation. Joining was the only option. The other participants.
About the other participants.
I'm really not interested. But that, Yamada gas mask seems famous online. To be clear, I don't know him personally, just know of him online. Okay. Huh.
Hello. Hello again, Azumi Fukura. Oh, hello, Azumi-chan. I'm, Kimura?
I think that's how you pronounce that.
Glad to meet you. Why did you participate? Why did you join this tour?
I'm actually something of a horror story fan, especially the, Cadence? I hope I said that right. Also, a man's face showed up in a photo I took here before.
Yep! Who is this person?
This pond has a rumor about a man's ghost who is hunched over and mumbles something. There's this rumor that people who see his face get pulled into the pond. So it might be that, ghost in the photo. Scary, huh?
That's, some rumor.
I felt I might learn something about the ghost if I joined this tour. But I was really happy. I didn't think I'd actually get an invite.
Haha, a ghost? I've had my yearly dose of ghost encounters.
Some 4-digit number is, forcibly only Only 10k iterations. Oh, I'm sure we'll find it then. Oh my god. It's gonna take a while.
Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is? I'm really not good at this kind of thing, so I haven't found a clue. I guess I'm waiting for someone else. Okay, thank you. Thanks!
Random man who's by himself.
Hello, I'm, Azumi, Fukure.
Eh? Oh yeah? Well, me, I'm, Matsuda.
Oh, okay. Why did you participate? What made you sign on to this tour?
Well, yeah, I'm not really that interested in all this. Why are you here? But the tour is pretty popular, yeah? I had, like, 0 interest in the cult stuff, but I did get that invitation message. So I figured, why the hell not? Why waste it? Like I said, the rumor about people going a sayonara. Sayonara? What, wonder what's going on.
Oh yeah, of course.
That gas mask kid, he's raking in the dough with name and shame articles, yeah? Kid's probably up to date on stuff like that, no? Sure. Alright, the other participants.
About the other participants.
Didn't expect much from an occult tour, but what a bunch of losers. Wow, okay. Cool. Glad that you're here. Was hoping we might get some celebs, but only one who shows up is Yamada Gas Mask. Uh-huh. The male characters so far look untrustworthy as heck. Yep, so far.
Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is?
Yeah, you really don't. You really doing that quiz thing then? Sheesh. Oh, no offense. No. Nope. Just hurry up and solve it for us, yeah?
Wow. Great to meet you.
Okay. The heck is this?
What's with the shadow? Looks like a person, but gives me the creeps. What are they doing? Writing something? Somewhere high up? Maybe this is a trace of an organizer writing the 4-digit number somewhere? But there's nothing near their hand. How could that be?
What is the shadow doing? Yeah, okay. Hi, other shadow. Skeleton person. Wait. 000 to 9999. You can do it. Yay! Wait. Hold on a second. I think Automod got you for something. If you were a serial killer, what would you have? Would you have a sadistic happy smile, or haha, I'm going to murder you smile? I'd go with sadistic happy smile, I think. Although they both sound very similar. Also, sorry, for some reason, I'm going to murder you is a trigger sentence for Automod, which is really weird. What? What? Whoa, I think I broke the game. Wait, just... what? Oh no, I broke something. Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. What anxiety has going? Shocking.
Is this shadow a man? He's hunched over and kind of creepy.
Closer.
Could he be the man that showed up in, Kimura's son's photo? The one walking around hunched over? I don't know if he's a ghost, but he's scary either way. Oh, does the pond, swallow up people who see the ghost's face?
That sounds unpleasant.
Seeing the trace doesn't count, right? As it's not the ghost himself?
No, wait. Sadistic happy smile or blank killer face? Wait, did I say hi to you, Hanksy Pixie? I hope I did. Hello. My brain is a little off. I feel like the sadistic happy smile is very creepy. Yeah, probably the sadistic happy smile. Okay. I think that's everything. So now I just gotta analyze all the data. Pretty sure, yeah. Okay, time to turn blue. It's time to turn blue. There we go. Okay.
I should note down things about Matsuda-san too. Matsuda-san's tour materials had a strange drawing on it. He joined this tour, but his interest in the occult is...
utterly non-existent?
Yep! He seemed totally disinterested. But if so, why did he decide to show up?
Alright. Lovely lady. Okay, tears crying down your face because you killed your classmate and enjoyed it? Or just sadistic happy smile? I do like the tears option. But the sadistic happy smile is kind of good too. I think you're a serial killer only if you kill in a row. If you kill multiple at once, you're a parallel killer. Is that a thing?
Okay, let's take notes on Kimura-san too. Kimura-san is the only other woman in the group besides Jasmine and me. She loves Kaiden's Japanese ghost stories and took a photo related to one. What was in the photo? The director. A ghost that appears in room 104 seems relevant, and a ghost that appears by the pond. Yes, they say you get pulled into the pond if you see the ghost's face. I saw the ghost's trace, but that should be okay, right? Right?
Oh, hi, Mr. Boomsticks. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Okay, friendly occult otaku. Okay.
I should note down about Fujiwara-san too. Okay, he talks in a somewhat unique way. He said he loves
the occult. Going on a limb?
Yes, he seems to love the occult. Trusty companion for the tour. We should ask him for advice when we can.
Okay. Let's go web journalist with iconic mask.
I need notes on Mr. Gas Mask too. Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who showed up wearing his namesake. Seems he's actually famous, but what was his job again?
Cosplayer. A web journalist?
He's super famous. Wonder why I don't know him. Better not offend him, or he might get us with his writing.
Okay. Rather unreliable guide.
I should add some notes on our guide. The guide is leading us through the tour while adding to the fun. However, when it comes to Twerp's plan, he
hasn't even planned anything at all, is in full control of every detail, has no idea. I'm gonna say hasn't planned anything.
Hasn't even planned anything, or wait, no, not that bad. He's not running the show himself in the first place. Let me rethink this.
Has no idea. Okay. They're both the same thing, though.
Has no idea about details since he's just a hired guide. If participants have gone missing before, what if something happens this time too?
No plan is the greatest plan. Oh, might as well not put effort. Alright, 4-digit number.
Let's stop and think for a bit. 4 numbers. 4 numbers. We've been told to look for a 4-digit number, but where could it be? I searched around likely areas, but couldn't find anything. What should I do? Would they leave me behind unless I find it?
You seem distressed, Miss Azumi. Even if you searched a location, there's a possibility your searches were insufficient. Hypothesizing on where you should be searching might help you revisit such possibilities.
Makes sense. The trace I saw and the numerous swan boats in the pond. What are we missing here?
Okay, maybe it's written on the buttocks. I'm assuming the back of the swan boat. Number? Wait. Maybe it's written on the something of the something number. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the head, the rusty pedal, graffiti. The number thing confuses me, but do you like buttons? That's a good question. Number buttocks. I don't. The number part, like, confuses me.
Maybe it's written on the back of the swan boat number 3? Really? The shadow near the sign seemed to be, writing something somewhere high up. I'm also thinking about the rope that was tied to the sign.
Remember, each of the swan boats had something noteworthy.
Yes, they were different. I took the notes for each, so could check again in my journal. Let me rethink this.
Okay! The swan boats are maybe it's written on the buttocks? Swan boat number back? Skateboard. The buttocks. I don't know. Like this number graffiti? What is this? Are you tired of me yet? No.
Maybe it's written on the buttocks of the swan boat number graffiti? Really? The shadow near the sign seemed to be writing something somewhere high up. I'm also thinking about the rope that was tied to the sign.
But it's so each of the swan boats had something noteworthy.
Yes, they were different. I took notes for each. It's the freaking... the 4-digit number of the swans on their asses. I know what this is. Just let me...
But the sentence makes no sense.
So can we check again in my journal? Let me rethink this.
Ask the ass. Exactly. Ah! Number graffiti. Today's youngsters. I don't understand. What is this last thing? It's clearly not a number. They want to say buttocks? Like, numbered buttocks is... it's clearly written on the... Let's try that. I don't know. I feel like back is wrong.
It's written on the back of the swan boat number buttocks. Really?
Oh, come on! This is a sign. It's okay. Yep, the tree, the rope, the blah, 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 blah. Okay. What is it? Come on! It's on the butt! I don't understand. It's written... Wait. Oh, it's literally limiting it down for me. The head? I put... What did I do? Wait. Wow. What?!
Maybe it's written on the head of the swan boat number 13.
How do you figure? I thought for sure it'd be like the swan boat or something, so we would take the numbers of the back of the swan boat and like pull the swan boat back to the position of the rope to order them correctly. I told you. The number of the variants is very finite. It guides you.
Maybe it's written on the head of swan boat number 13. Yes, that must be it. That swan boat used to be near the shadow, or that shadow. The organizer wrote the numbers on it. Oh, of course. Then the boat floated over to where it is now. I should go retrek swan boat number 13.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll give you that game. I'll give you that. But I'm not happy about it. Check the head.
If I'm guessing correctly, the number should be on the boat's head. (0921).
Why didn't you notice this before? You said you checked the boat thoroughly. How did you not see the fact that there is a number on its head? This is quicker. This is exactly.
Ah, there it is. 0921. That's 4 digits. This must be it.
What a bird brain. Why are you red? Oh. Hi, Altered Nightmares. How's it going? I'm matching myself to the characters in the background.
Quack. I should go tell our guide now.
This is heading into a weird direction. It is. It is.
Huh.
The mystery... How did I do this guy's voice before? The mystery for this spot is finding a hidden 4-digit number.
The missing people. I heard that some people went missing during this tour.
That couldn't be an unfounded accusation. The organizer made that much clear. Okay.
The 4-digit number? The 4-digit number is 0921, right? You don't know?
Well done. That is the number. As for what the number means, We will know at the next location. I believe, maybe, perhaps. We need to wait until, the time limit for everyone else's answers. So kindly bear with us for a while longer. Alright. Get it? Heading? Head break skateboard. Jasmine, help me.
Jasmine, am I incognito enough?
Stop whispering. Okay, maybe let's talk to... This guy said he knew the number.
Mr. Gas Mask, can I have a word?
Just call me, Yamada. The missing people.
Have you heard the rumor that people on this tour went missing?
About that, I don't think an amateur snooping is going to dig up much.
Do you think people actually went missing?
Honestly, don't know. Since we don't know who exactly they're inviting.
Alright.
I was able to interview a former participant, though. Okay, about the former participant?
What did you hear from that participant?
Yeah, well, their story wasn't quite believable. They mentioned wandering into a different time, or that it felt like another world. Seems like they experienced something quite out of the ordinary.
How could that be?
Anyway, gonna see whether they are telling the truth or not. That's weird. Hi.
Fujiwara-san, mind if we talk for a bit?
No, I'll let you know when, whenever I do mind. Thanks. Hi.
Kimura-san, could we chat for a bit? Sure, what's up? I saw the man's ghost. I saw him. The man's ghost. Huh? What? Oh, I mean, the man's ghost that you mentioned, who walks around the pond hunched over.
What? You saw him?
Well, kind of saw, but not quite.
But you believed me. Thank you, Azumi-chan. That means a lot. And now you're gonna die because you saw him.
Hey.
I'm gonna drag down and die. Hi.
Matsuda-san, could I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. Missing participants?
I asked Mr. Gas Mask about the missing participants.
You want to summon Bloody Mary together? I don't know about that. I'm a little scared of doing that. Uh-huh. So, did they go missing? Yeah.
He doesn't know for certain whether anyone really went missing. But he said participants mentioned wandering into some strange place.
So isn't that the problem, wandering into... So isn't that the problem, wandering into strange places? Who's even risk managing this tour? Good question. So I talked to... I'm just gonna go over everybody. Okay, so I got you. Whoops. Come on. Would it be a nice bonding experience? You can deal with social anxiety if you're running for your life or can't deal with social... Yeah, you know, it's not that I'm socially anxious, that I'm worried, you know, having an awkward conversation with Bloody Mary. It's the stabby that's the issue. Okay, do you have any extra? No, you don't. I'll take the hit for you. I'd rather no one take the hit, really. The mystery for this spot is to find a hidden 4-digit number. Participants who saw strange sights.
About the previous tours, which you totally know about, I heard that participants found themselves in otherworldly locations. Have you seen those places yourself?
No, I haven't. This is my first time guiding this tour. So I don't know about previous installments.
I see.
I did read in the organizer's email what to do if we do end up somewhere strange. What do you mean by that, sir? I'm told to let you know once we've found a 4-digit number, so good luck finding it.
Oh, really? I'll keep trying then.
You found it already! How could one escape?
Now that we found the number, please tell us what to do if we find ourselves somewhere strange.
I did promise you that. With no further ado, go back the way you came without deviating. That is all.
Huh? Isn't that kind of obvious?
Well, that's the only thing I've been told, so.
That's that then, I guess. Make a mental note just in case.
These are similar sprites of Don't Escape 4? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to... In the other world view. I see kind of what you're talking about. Because there's like the... It's like Don't Sleep or something. And they have like the really weird wispy things. And then it appeared in the nightmares of Don't Escape 4, I think. I think they kind of resemble them. Yeah. Wait, let's do it. Wait. Let's summon Bloody Mary. All we need is a large mousetrap and we be his bait. I'm sure she loves cheese. We're also including Abzania into it. Okay. Yay.
Jasmine, I think we're gathering what we can here.
Oh yeah. Director's gonna call then.
Let's step away from everyone for just a bit.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Guide. We're waiting for an urgent call. Mind giving us a minute? Of course. Please let me know when you're ready. Okay, should be good. Way!
It's ringing.
How's it going?
Director-san?
Nice work on joining the tour. Let's get this identification done quickly.
Yes, let's get it done quick.
So what are we dealing with? We don't even know anything! Wait, that said, perhaps it's a bit too early this time? Exactly! My sentiments, exactly.
Seriously? It's not like anything has happened unlike the previous cases. Is there even an urban myth that fits this?
Wait, my phone went off. Too spooky. The director's calling you. Oops, mistake. Oh no, it's all good. Oh, pardon me. Not all urban myths have ample clues or traces. Narrowing down the anomaly from a hazy silhouette. You could say that's the essence of our investigations.
I guess.
Oh, the artwork looks great. Yeah. Oh, I just realized, hang on. And blue. Now on the identification. First of all, what's at the center of this investigation? A mysterious tour. It happens only irregularly, is invite only, and the organizer is unknown. Almost a mystery novel of its own. So, Miss Azumi, This tour has been held previously. What was the anomalous rumor said to have happened before? Okay. A ghostly apparition. Participants went missing. UFO encounters. Participants went missing.
The rumors say that participants are going missing during the tour.
Great! Precisely. Though the rumors have neither been denied nor confirmed. There are rumors that participants going missing while on this tour. Okay. Moving on. Previous participants on this tour who made it back seem to have left intriguing comments. So, Mrs. Umi, what was it that those participants saw during the tour? An unidentified object glowing orange? Yes! A large aquatic creature with a long neck. Someplace out of this world. You know, I'm thinking the fact that this world is in both red, blue, and I guess the other world is in purple. Orange is very clearly a color that people would see in this universe. Okay.
They said that they saw some place out of this world?
Excellent. Yes, indeed. They wandered into some place out of this world and made it back. My final question. It is said that should you wander into some place out of this world, there is one thing you can do to escape. So, Mrs. Umi, what is this method? An approach that would allow you to make it back here.
Go back the way you came.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Your beauty is out of this world. Head north. Head north. Drop a candy trail and fall. This is the correct one. This is correct. We should leave a trail or something. Okay, go back the way you came. Is this really a game? It's more a novel with few choices. Yeah, it is. It's very visual novel-y. It does involve some investigation. So like clicking around and trying to find stuff. For the most part, yeah, it seems like mostly a visual novel. Oh, hi, no username. How's it going? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
To go back the way you came. That's what our guide was told by the organizer.
Brilliant. There are many ways to escape, but should you wander into some place out of this world, yet for this case, to avoid going missing, you'll want to go back the way you came. Did you figure it out, sir? The urban myth that matches the circumstance would be... identification. What? Netherworld. Okay. Interesting. Damn, the visuals, yeah, they're really good.
No. The Netherworld?
Hell, the underworld, the Fey world, places other than this world. Or other dimensions, worlds in past or future timelines. A collective notion for such anomalous spaces.
The Netherworld sounds scary. Sir, can I quit? I'm sure I've done enough work for it right now to pay off my debt, please. But can it even be called an urban myth?
Rumors of the other world place, and talk of getting caught in it and going missing. Those would constitute a full-fledged urban myth.
I see, I think...
Decisive for this identification. Okay, decisive for this identification was the advice to go back to the way you came, should you find yourself there. Though that might seem obvious, for the netherworld known as an urban myth, going back the way you came has a special meaning, as well as being the only viable method of escape. The seemingly obvious way out. The organizer mentioning it this clearly means that this tour involves another world. It makes sense to suppose so.
Great!
This investigation's goal is to assess a full picture of the tour, and to determine the organizer's goal. If anything happens, go back the way you came. Please keep that in mind as you continue your investigation.
Yes, I will.
Oh dear. Wait, the netherworld?
Is it that, doing you favors options still on the table, sir?
Yeah, what were those? Netherworld, eh? Be careful. Cool. But how exactly?
I'll try to be careful too.
Yeah, cool. How? Don't enter anything. Nether these nuts. Oh my god. Everyone, we'll be moving on to the next location. It should be a 10-minute walk or so, but should you get lost, this tour will continue without you, and you'll probably die. This tour being what it is, we might find ourselves going back the way we came. Please make sure to follow me there. Back the way we came? For the clowns who wandered off from the group? Don't even think about slowing us down. Well, off we go then. Oh, jeez. Yes. Esteemed participants, this is the second location for our, Uno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. It's a crime scene. There was a dead body over there. This guy is suspicious. His facial, bio implants? Switch sides. Wait, his bio implants? Hold on a second. Where are those? I think I know this place. Oh, you freaking out? Did you kill someone here? Checking my notes. Yes. Your attention, please. I should probably go red. 7 years ago, this spot was, the stage for a murder case. Finally remembered, I think, what I gave this guy, or what voice I gave this guy. Why is the chalk outline? Wait, did he say 7 years? Hold on. 7 years ago, the chalk outline is still there?
Flowers and a photo of the victim?
Huh? It's the guy! It's the guy! Kimura! The person in the frame. He's the ghost in my photo.
Huh?
Huh? Photo? What? A guy! It's a guy! This guy... Wait, sorry. Oh, his mask! It switches sides, doesn't it? Wait a second. That's right! It switches sides! It was on the... Wait. When he was they flip him! They mirror him! It's the guy, the person, the dude. I told you. I didn't even notice! It's so obvious. Dude, how many... First of all, the mask is not possible to flip-flop. So this guy must have two masks that he just keeps slapping on his face. Like he turns around and switches them. Ahem. May I continue? We'll be taking a short break and seeing the sights here. And we'll also have a simple quiz related to the incident. Huh, a quiz? Happy quizzing here on this murder scene. It's unsolved, yeah. Thought the occult egghead, whoever did it or something. Wait, thought the occult egghead? Whoever did it or something? Nonsense! Everybody knows Dr. Saraji was innocent. I don't think I said that right.
Fujiwara-san?
That was a false charge. No question about it.
Why this sudden outburst? Kisari, G rings a bell. Where did I hear that name again?
So he was a ghost after all? The plot thickens. For now, let's take a short break. After that, we'll start with an overview of the premises. Sus. I was kind of assuming it was a Lovecraft thing. I don't know full... Okay, so part of the issue is I don't know because it does involve myths, right? So I don't know if it's gonna pull anything from Lovecraft, but also there's these weird cards that are premonitions of the future. And right now we've got one that's it's basically like Judgment Day. We're kind of screwed where it's gonna take everyone's social level, or I think not social class, like whether they're rich, poor, and just flip-flop everything and balance the scales. It's supposed to be a complete reset or something. So I don't know how close to Lovecraftian we're gonna get. Wait, I can't tell if that is a mask or a missing skin. I think it's a mask. Convex or okay. Wait. Friend Evangelion Rebuild, you can not pronounce Japanese names and certain words. Yes. Yes, I can't. Weird vibes.
I agree. Why are they acting like this? Also, we haven't seen anything other netherworldly like so far.
Don't look up Lovecraft cats' names. I am concerned. Guess we're not at the entrance, yeah? Dunno. I think we'll fine though. I think we're fine though. We're here to scope out this tour and what the organizer's up to.
You're right. If nothing happens, then nothing scary comes for us.
Main concern now is the others acting all strange.
About the murder that happened here 7 years ago, was it? They're all acting kind of weird after hearing that.
Let's look around on socials during this break.
Great idea!
Oh, we're doing... Okay, we're doing it. Blue. Hint, it's very... Oh, okay, racist. Got it. That's not good. Okay, Uno makes me think of the Uno Tenchu incident. Is that what they meant by the murder from 7 years ago?
What was the incident about?
Wait, you don't know? Raised as a princess on a rocker or what?
Maybe. Hehe.
You get credit for jumping into a mystery tour with zero prior knowledge. Lovecraft's cat's name was supposedly... No! The N-word? Man, what? It was his uncle's cat and his uncle who named it. The heck? I mean, the time period, I guess I'm not too surprised, but why? It was a different time, different place. Lovecraft was raised by a shit family, etc., etc. Pretzels are only good salted. Jeez. Though, yeah, pretzels are pretty good salted. I don't think it had non-salted pretzels. Lovecraft is an example of Vicori of the thought over the form. I think I said that wrong. His writing style is blunt and boring, yet he Describing methods work very well. I see. The Uno Tenchu incident is a famous one. Should be able to dig up posts from back then too. It should still be an active topic, since the alleged culprit was pretty famous. That incident had a massive impact on society back then. Posts from that time should give you an idea of what it was like.
Didn't think the incident would be that famous. Why haven't I heard about it? Should I try to read the news a bit more?
Probably. Okay, so that is my alarm, so I'm gonna take a quick break, and then afterwards, we're gonna go through socials to see if we can find out more information. Wait, I wouldn't consider his style as blunt, but very overly detailed. I see. Yeah, I kind of wonder. I haven't really listened to too much of Lovecraft's stories. I should say I haven't read them. And I haven't listened to too many. I'd probably have trouble reading them, I think. Alright. I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, back and ready to continue. Let's do this. Thank you for looking at my plushie. Okay, so is it the Vault of Lovecraft? Like, is that the name of the place where you can go listen to his work? And also the H.P. Lovecraft Archive is a good place to read all the writings. Okay, it might be good to check out both. Like having the writing in front of me while listening to it. Oh, it includes his mail too. Ooh. Lovecraft's main describing method is, it is so horrifying that words can't tell. This is why he is so loved. Everyone projects his own horrors into the reading. Oh, so it's one of those things where, like, he triggers your own imagination enough that whatever you imagine is worse than whatever he could say. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's one of many audiobooks. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Because I do need stuff to listen to, and that would probably be good. Okay, the mystery tour in Uno is back. Disappointing that I can't go, but I'll bring back some of the darkness from 7 years ago. Here are some old posts. Oh dear. Wait, Rats in the Walls is my favorite. Ah. I'm wondering about the details of that one. Are there actual rats in the walls? Or they just think they're the rats in the walls?
Oh, that's so helpful.
Socials are the best starting point. Yes and no. Oh no! There's not actually rats in the walls. Maybe. Or not. Just before dawn in Uno Park, Kengo... these names. Nomura was found unconscious by a passerby. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, then pronounced dead. According to Uno police, Kengo showed signs of being violently beaten. A murder investigation is underway.
An article from 7 years ago. Is this the famous incident we're talking about?
Yep. It's a murder case from quite a while ago. It happened at this park. Okay. Yes, he opens a lot of questions but rarely answers. Okay, my personal favorite is the statement of Randolph Carter? Okay, I'll have to check these ones out. That thing at the door is pretty dope. And Reanimator. Okay, so it's the Rats in the Walls, Reanimator, the statement of Randolph Carter, and the thing at the door. Okay. Oh, hi. I hope I say your name right. Mishta? And welcome. How you doing? Things are going good? What's with the blue? Oh, don't you know I'm blue? I'm a D. I'm a D. No. I'm changing my model in correlating to this game's art style. I'm hoping words make sense. The models in this game are both blue and red, so I swap between blue and red. Something to that effect. All right. So let's see. Breaking news in Kengo Nomura 32 case. The man found unconscious in Uno Park. A piece of paper with Tenchu written on it was found near the scene. Therefore, the case will be called the Uno Tenchu incident.
Tenchu? Another article from back then?
The Uno Tenchu incident is pretty famous. You really don't know about it?
Wait, the person in this picture... I feel like I've seen them somewhere before.
Of course you've seen... We just brought this up. You literally saw the picture of this dead guy at the scene. You've seen it from the one girl showing it on, like, the picture of the ghost. I don't... Azumi, I your memory. is amazing. As he's very dumb. Jeez. Just remember some of his story are overly racist. Like, geez, what the hell is going on? Type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would imagine. I do like mystery books like Agatha Christie, and definitely you can. I mean, her one book was literally titled, you know, a certain word. So, yeah, I know what you mean.
Looks like the Uno Tenchu incident caught a lot of attention. I might be the only one who's never heard of it.
You should search it up then. Okay, so we got the keyword, so we can continue searching. The Tenchu incident, it has been 7 years since it happened.
This person knows about the incident. It really was famous.
People are pretty obsessed. It was trending a lot. Okay. If I remember correctly, his money was stolen, so it wasn't stolen, so it wasn't a robbery. Maybe a crime of revenge? Why else leave a piece of paper that says Tenchu?
By the way, what exactly does Tenchu mean?
Exactly, what does that mean? Some kind of punishment done in the name of the gods? Oh, okay. Well, that adds up. Agatha Christie is amazing. Oh, yeah. I agree. Okay, we got creepy phone. It's scary enough just being in the park at night. Imagine a creepy phone popping up with hazy lighting. Wouldn't want to see it. No, thank you. What does this mean?
This gives me the shivers. Uno Park is so big. No wonder some parts are creepy.
Like a payphone? I can't picture this. Like, I'm just picturing, like, like, one of those, a cell phone or one of those, you know, dial, was it rotary dial phones? Just, like, floating in the air, and it's like, make a call with me. What's this creepy phone? A payphone? Yeah, exactly! What is it? What do you mean? But man, can't wait to show you all of this, and you never check it out. Wait. Oh, the whatchamacallit, the HP Lovecraft. I confirmed, Azumi is terrified of public payphone booths.
The phrase creepy phone is reacting. Looks like it's drawing attention.
More attention than I would have thought. Got me curious about it now. Okay. Let's go. The Nomura guy who was attacked in the Tenchu incident is treated like a victim, but maybe he did something to deserve the divine punishment?
A reason for divine punishment?
Like deserving punishment for doing something bad? Remember the streamer who went looking for the culprit with a piece of paper that said divine punishment on it? That was hilarious. Like, who said they get to be the judge of that law?
Wait, a streamer? Not the police?
Nope, not the police. Just some regular dude. Interesting. Tenchu incident, huh? That brings back memories. Never expected it to end the way it did.
How did it end?
Yeah, you wouldn't know. The way it concluded is famous too. Well then, tell us what it is! The guy behind the Tenchu incident was the occult researcher Sutomu Kisaragi, right? Kisaragi. Is it Kisaragi? God, I'm so bad with these names.
Kisaragi. I know I've heard the name somewhere.
From some book at the center, maybe. Sutomu Kisaragi is kind of famous in our circle for his book, Occult Great Reset.
That's it! He wrote that book!
Even if you wouldn't say the bookish niece, it isn't for the masses either. Oh my my god. Tsutomu Kisaragi was a uni professor. At the same time, he was working as an occult researcher.
A uni professor and a cult researcher? That's amazing. And he's the culprit of the Uno Tenchu incident?
Okay. It might be on my side only, but maybe you lag horribly. I think I'm fine without lag, but I know that there is a delay and issues on the YouTube side, possibly. But it might also be my connection. Also, hi Damon, how's it going? Yeah. Okay, wait. Oh, I looked at this. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, I clicked the wrong button. No. There we go. Glasses. Grab the word.
Getting a reaction, looking up Tsutomu Kisaragi.
Let's see what kind of posts come up. You're blue. Yes, I am blue. Wait, connect. What about these nuts? Okay, so we got all the words. So let's search up the incident. Let's see if that comes up first. Nope. Let's try creepy phone. Creepy phone. Interesting. What, like those old dial phones?
I'm tracking down reactions, but the replies are kind of vague.
Yeah, most creepy phones we hear about are probably old dial phones. No, the urban myth, lol. I remember seeing some challenge style vids for streamers, or from streamers.
Oh, this is another urban myth? Wonder what it's about.
Forget the one little detail. Fry your own brain trying to remember, huh? Oh, the trans-dimensional phone. It's near a dam next to a bridge or something, right?
The trans-dimensional phone?
Rings a bell. There's a series of steps you need to follow, I think. Okay, someone was streaming about it. You hear a voice when you pick up, but if you say anything in reply, you're gone. Gone as in just poof? You should live stream IRL and try to summon Bloody Mary. I'm sure it will help with your social anxiety. What do you mean? A trans phone? Congratulations on coming out. Jeez.
Is it even safe to stream about such things?
Safe for the viewers, at least. You would think, but what if it comes through? What do I mean? I mean exactly that. Man, phone battery's dead. The reception sucks this far out in the mountains. Good thing there's a payphone, but it won't take my 10 yen coins. Did I dial wrong? A woman just picked up.
Wait, what's this person trying to...
No, wait, that lady's normal. What? F.
Huh?
Oops. It's over, lol.
What?
Oh no. Okay. So we did the creepy phone. Let's try the one guy's name. Okay. Let's try these two. Yeah. Okay, so news like Uno Tenchu incident culprit, the dark side of an occult researcher. We really was really trending for a while. I used to love reading Tsutomu Kisaragi's books. What a shock.
Why should Tsutomu Kusaragi do such a thing?
If you look into it, you should be able to find out. Yeah, why? Did they get a reason, or was there no reason? Strange that a harmless adult... Oh my god. My brain just... What is with my brain? Okay. resetting, powering down, powering back up. Strange that a harmless occult otaku would suddenly start getting people, and with Tenshu no less.
Getting?
Killing. Didn't something happen between the victim and Tsutomu Kisaragi? Maybe they were mocking the occult, and that set Kisaragi off? Who knows, lol.
That means, Tsutomu Kisaragi had a motive?
Who knows? Could be that. Don't treat Sutomo. These names. Kisaragi like some suspect. Try reading his magnum opus, Occult Great Reset. Personally, I think Kisaragi was taken out by the powers that be. Alright, we're getting into, why is my brain forgetting words? Conspiracy territory. Your brain has been the same as usual, lacking power and cells. Damn, bro was an otaku. Yep.
Taken out by the powers to be? Or powers that be?
Whatever the book says, that's just some conspiracy theory. Up. It's people like just pointing up to the message above. It's people like this who terrorize and justify it as divine punishment. Block and report.
Terrorize?
I guess they're trying to call him a Zimmer. What a leap. It's dangerous to think we deserve better than others. Tsutomu Kisaragi is living proof of that.
Proof? What are they saying, he was convicted?
No, that didn't happen, I don't think. Their takeaway from the book was that we deserve to be rewarded. Whoa. Hi. I hope this is right. Yoshi... How's it going? I can tell why, but YouTube stream is laggy as heck. I see. That is weird. And unfortunate. Wait, I'm confused. It's confirmed that Kisaragi guy was the culprit?
Is that what it's about?
And is there not a post or article that explains how everything went down? You haven't experienced any lag? Huh. Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide before conviction. Isn't that basically admitting he's guilty? Jeez.
Suicide?
Kisaragi committed suicide because of this. The suicide of an assistant professor. The internet blew up with comments.
Like I thought, another keyword here.
Better look into that. Alright. I'm assuming the word by itself? Nope. Okay. This guy. Okay, let's look into what happened to him. Oh my god. Tsutomu Kisaragi. Temu? I don't know where to begin with this. Committed suicide before he could be exposed as culprit of the Tenshu incident. Seems like something an occult researcher would do. I bet he had delusions about the afterlife too. Some people just have no common sense. Wow. You know me by another name. If you can say Cetus, Amicus, you'll know. Is it Yan? I hope I got this right. Sweet. What else have you been watching, playing as of late? Well, want to watch more of Twin Peaks. Kind of got into, let's see, played Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, some of that. some more Voices of the Void, and I started a game whose name, surprise, surprise, that I'm having difficulty remembering. Let me double check here. What is it called? Mizurna Falls? It's a PlayStation 1 game. And it was, like... It was recommended... Like, I was just scrolling, and it was, like, a game that was recommended or talked about. It's basically a murder mystery, but time... ticks by in-game. And you have, I think, like, a week to get things done. People go about their lives in the place. I don't know to what degree, but they have, I guess, set locations where they hang out at certain times. And you can talk to certain characters, and utilizing that, I guess you can solve the mystery. And it involves, like, a girl being attacked in the woods by a bear, quote unquote, is what they think happened. And she was taken into the hospital. And then on top of everything else, you play as this guy named Matthew. I think that's what his name was. And he has two friends, and one of them happens to be a girl that went missing the night before, like, the game starts. And it's kind of close to the incident with the bear attack. So people are wondering if it's connected. I think that's what it was. Yeah. It's kind of Twin Peaks. That once I played it. How's your Twin Peaks cheese? Oh no, she's got touched by the touching bear. Exactly, the touching bear.
Choosing suicide before people found out?
Either way, nothing to do with the occult. Kisaragi's book was all about dispelling occult stereotypes like that. In these cases, people just say whatever biased things they want. That is why the NPC said bear with us. How big are those meetings for freedom bombing? Jeez. With all the hate he got, anyone would kill themselves. That's the dark side of the media and the internet.
The dark side of the media and the internet?
They have so much influence in all directions, and the gossip was nonstop. You know what's childish? Choosing death as a way out. His crime will live on forever on the internet.
That's despicable!
Who do they even think they are? He had siblings too, right? We should show them reality before they start spitting ideologies like Kisaragi. Jeez.
Ideologies?
Going so far as to threaten his siblings? Dark Spec, proof of Tsutomu Kisaragi's falsified suicide is the Uno Tenshu incident truly solved? For details, click here.
Oh, false accusations!
Take a closer look. The article is 7 years old. Posting a totally different story. What? Oh. Hi David, how's it going? Hope things are going well. Wait, the dude with the sports car avatar should do a kickflip. I second that notion. That's just the image, I'm sorry. Oh, how's it going? Oh, it's going pretty good. I'm a little blue. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, also doing good? That's good to hear. Okay, posting a totally different story. That was their way to get clicks while the topic was hot. Zero credibility.
Oh, you're right. Now I see that it's just a repost.
Okay, I found an old article by Darkspec. Was it all fake news? He was innocent? I didn't need to sell his book, lol.
What is this person trying to say?
Whatever their values are, I guess. Ignorant people get swayed so easily by whatever info fits their views. It's not just Tsutomu Kisaragi. The whole family's a mess. What are the police doing?
Huh? What do you mean? That Dr. Kisaragi's family should go down too just because they're related?
Even if that makes no sense to us, it somehow does for them. Their sense of justice is twisted. So what, we couldn't take vengeance out upon this guy, so we gotta string up his family or something? Wait, why are you... Well, because in this game, the characters are blue and red, so I'm swapping between blue and red. What are the police doing this? What are the police doing? Oh, they're pointing out the question from above. Okay. How come the Uno Tenshu incident is still unsolved to this day? Our tax money goes right into their pockets, so why don't they get some work done? Jeez.
Unsolved. I thought Dr. Kisaragi was the culprit.
The Uno Tenshu incident hasn't actually been solved. Or the Uno Tenshu incident. Sorry. I got something in my throat there. A total mystery, right? That's what makes it an urban myth. The case wouldn't turn unsolvable just because the culprit committed suicide. It's just another piece of the puzzle that keeps the incident relevant. Okay. How's the throat? Surprisingly good. I get the occasional cough, but it's nowhere near as bad as before. Why not be purple? You make a good point. Because if I were purple, I could be both. No singing. What? So singing. Good question. I looked at the old posts about the Tenshu incident. Disturbing how hard people went after Kisaragi just because he was the culprit. Lol. I'll repost these criminals for all to see.
Oh, this person is reposting older threads.
Sammy, things get a bit darker from here.
Huh?
Kisaragi really got a lot of hate back then. If you want to keep looking, brace yourself. Oh, okay. I went to the Kisaragi house while pounding on the door, and the parents sounded all scared, saying, "Please stop," and putting on the victim act, Lamau. You know your son killed an innocent person, and that justifies you harassing them? Jesus.
What? No way, this is just...
This is about how bad things got 7 years ago. Everyone was hating on Kisaragi. How did things turn out like that? Some people don't understand the pain of losing a family member. They should learn what it's like. Jeez.
Learn what it's like?
Some people are just so far gone, seriously. Like, as in sympathy, or like for the fact that their relative committed suicide, or because he took a life, even though he took his own life, they should take one of their family members that killed them for some reason. Most of them just post, but would never actually do something. Man. Zumi has something in her throat. Yeah, is this so Mario's question? If people had only these colors, Homer Simpson would be inconceivable to them. Yep.
But this was before it turned into a criminal case, right?
Oh, I didn't even read it. Hold on. Should I post about this on some vigilante stream? Something out. The seeds of crime. I'm sure 5S would take care of it. Get him. Oh, that was the streamer that went out around then.
Most of the posts about how to punish Dr. Kisaragi.
Things got really out of hand. Okay. Wipe out the seeds of crime. I'm sure... Okay, we would take care of it. Alright. I bet his students are brainwashed, or they were used to... are used in some sort of occultist experiment. Does anyone have a list of them? Lol. Oh, okay, cool.
It's getting hard to read these.
It's not gonna be any different from here on. You can stop here. I mean, it's the end. It's like, I can't. I have no choice. You become yellow. Wait, yellow? Specifically? Wipe out the seeds of crime. Bro is, not the shadow. Yep. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Do I have yellow? Is the question. Not exactly yellow. Hold on. Still not yellow. This is strange. There we go. Now I'm yellow. I look like a aged piece of paper. Wait, wipe out the seeds. Wait, oh, sorry, rereading that stuff. You never know what you're doing. Talk about fool's gold. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see if we can... Haha, it worked. Okay. So we'll complete the search. Cut up on the Uno Tenshu incident.
Sutomu Kisaragi committed suicide, and some people think it was a false accusation. The case itself is still unsolved, and most of the posts are just unbelievable.
Yeah, the info going around on social media was total chaos.
The things they're saying about him. Even if Dr. Kisaragi were guilty, did they really have to go that far?
This kind of mess would flood your timeline each day. I've seen even worse, too.
So much going on, I feel overwhelmed.
Well, wait, the Shadow was a pulp mystery man. One of the first who emerged in the 1930s. Batman started as a complete rip-off of him. Oh, neat. Where is she? Jeez.
So the Uno Tenshu incident was really well known?
Yeah, made a lot of news for sure. The Sutomu Kisaragi... Wait, and Sutomu Kisaragi got piled on like crazy. Not surprised he gave up.
Also about, Kengo, Nomura, was it? The victim?
Yep, killed near the pond in Uno. Another thing. The ghost in Kimura's Chan's photo could be him, right?
Oh yes, I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Kengo Nomura's ghost from Kimura-san's photo. Just a thought. Could Nomura-san actually still be alive too?
Nah, no way. It's that again. Once in a lifetime is enough already.
Then maybe an alternate, Nomura-san from the Netherworld?
Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. Where's Rachel? Jeez. We're back.
Sorry, did we keep you waiting?
No problem. We're all here now, so... Introducing the second mystery spot on this Uno Occult Dark Tour. This here is a scene from the Uno Tenshu incident. Ta-da! What are you guys talking about? Guys, do you want to share? So here we are. This is the scene of what's known as the Uno Tenshu incident 7 years ago on September 21st.
September 21st? Like 0921? Who would have thought? That's what the 0921 number meant.
The victim, Kengo Nomura, is said to have been attacked by the culprit. Yet numerous mysteries remained unsolved, including the murderer's identity and motive and the Tenchu message. Rumors say Kengo, Nomura's ghost, appears in front of anyone trying to solve the case, and takes them away to someplace unknown, or so I hear. Where is she? Where is he? Rachel, Harvey, where are they? Martha! It feels like I'm watching Batman.
Huh?
Maybe, maybe not.
Someplace unknown? Could that be the Netherworld?
Now, here is the next puzzle I would like everyone to solve. The Uno Tenchu incident was named after a piece of paper with the word Tenchu written on it. Where was the paper actually found? The organizer has hidden an envelope somewhere within this area, and solving the puzzle will lead you to it. Our next destination will be in the envelope, so best of luck in finding it. It should contain information on the Uno Tenchu incident as well. You guys want to let us in the conversation, or are you just gonna... Is everyone pausing? Like, what? A reminder that Zack Schneider thought it was really smart for Pa Kent to tell Clark that he should have let kids drown. Yep. 10 out of 10. To tell you the truth, I have not been informed about the rest of our locations or schedule. So please work together to find it for everyone. Otherwise, we will stand here awkwardly for hours until you go home displeased. Ready or not, the search is on. Breathes heavily. You can't do anything to me, Batman. You have nothing on me. That would work. I have gravity. I want a refund. Okay, so we went through that. I did want to take a look at the book. Aha, I knew it. Okay, the Netherworld. I never actually read about what the Netherworld myth was. Do you believe in other worlds? I do. There's one called the Netherworld. Urban myths referred to many different locations in the Netherworld. Okay. But the common thread is the belief that it exists. In order to go to the Netherworld, certain steps need to be followed. Don't list them. If these steps are followed perfectly, you'll find yourself there. However, these steps can be completely, entirely by chance, and some people have ended up in the Netherworld by accident. There are cases all around the world of people vanishing into thin air. Some of them probably ended up in the Netherworld. If you're going to attempt the journey, be prepared not to come back. Yep. There are a few rare exceptions, but most people don't. By the way, the urban myths often feature train stations as getaways to the Netherworld. Kisaragi Station, Katasu Station, Yami Station, just to name a few. There are many other ways to get there as well. Oh, yay. Let's talk about the transdimensional phone. Spooky. Okay. Wait. Commissioner Gordon, bring me the Peener Explorer. The what? No free friends? What? So the Netherworld is just the back rooms? Kind of feels like it. Or like the Netherworld is a version, maybe? Or sorry, the backrooms is a version of the Netherworld? Or something to that effect. Should go there to take a trip. You hardly ever see telephone boxes these days. Some of you in your teens and 20s may have never even set foot in one, am I right? There are rumors that some of these disused booths have lines that connect to other worlds. There even are different kinds of phones. For example, some might let you take a call from your past or future self. You might even hear something from yourself that could change your future. They say other phones connect you to the world of the dead. If you make a call from one of those, you could talk to someone who has already passed away. How convenient! Just the other day, I got a random call from this girl who asked me all kinds of questions. I think her name was Mary. Like Bloody Mary. The call ended, but she kept talking back. An in-your-face reminder about the other side, if anything. But these phones aren't all fun and games, so caller beware. There are cursed booths that'll kill you within a week if you call from them. Talk about calling death itself themselves. Okay. The monsters won't hurt you, so they won't be a bother. Okay, that's good. Speaking of the back rooms, the amount of people who throw tantrums just because people created the concept of multiple layers and monsters as if it was canon, despite the fact all of it is optional. Oh, you mean like just because like someone adds something in and people being like, no, that's not canon, that's not canon, it's not part of it, you can't call backrooms or something like that. I mean, it's what you choose, and it's all like, it's all part of the creation, and you can enjoy what you want, right? Or this is what I thought. Alright, get some obsidian and flint and steel. Bloody Mary actually sounds like a good idea. No, not you too. I'm not doing a live stream to try to summon Bloody Mary. Okay.
Hey, the mood in this group keeps...
Oh, wait. Hey, the mood... Sorry. Sorry, Zammy, I have some in my throat. Hey, the mood in this group keeps getting worse.
I know.
Like they all have thoughts on the Uno Tenshu incident. You might want to check with them about that too.
Yes!
What do you think? Yeah, when the Backrooms was really popular, a bunch of fans made what is essentially just the SCP wiki dot, but around the Backrooms, and it made outsiders piss and shit themselves with rage. Oh, jeez. It's just a way of summarizing all the information and keeping it together. Wow. That's kind of sad, I think. Hello, ma'am. I'm calling you because you have a computer virus and will also want to speak with you about your extended car insurance. May I please have your information? Ghost, I'm dead. Okay, but can I please have your information? What do you think?
Jasmine, what's your impression of this tour so far?
As a mystery tour, it's been pretty regular so far. Doesn't feel like we're heading to the netherworld. But I think something's changed after we got here. The participants are one thing, but something about this place just also feels off. Wait, and also it was just additional fan work. None of it is really canon to the original image and spooky description that went with it. Did it start with just like an image and spooky description? Kind of like Slender Man or something like that? And then it just snowballed from there? I'm not really well informed about the Backrooms history or lore.
I agree. What do you think is going on?
Okay, about the investigation.
About the investigation.
Anyway, prioritize finding the map to the next spot. But also try to get a feel for what's going on with these guys. Maybe ask them if they've heard about or anything about the Uno Tenshu incident. You're good at that kind of thing.
Hehe, I'll try.
Okay, about the riddle. Wait, what riddle? What riddle? I wasn't paying attention.
Jasmine, any idea how to solve the riddle?
We did guess right about the Uno Tenshu incident, but didn't see any posts talking about the Tenshu paper itself. Gasmask's a journalist, so he might have an idea.
Thank you.
Riddle Dissolution. Yes, it started on 4chan with a single image and a short description. about no clipping into the labyrinth where you'll inevitably die and that there might be something in there. And unlike the Slenderman, who has multiple entries made by his creator, Eric, Knudsen? That name. Difficulty pronouncing. Wait. Backrooms only had a single one, with more layers being made by others later. Ah, so it was like a single entry for the backrooms. And then it snowballed from other people. That's neat. Okay, guide, organizer, can you expound on things? Remember on the quiz. A reminder on the quiz. Where was the Tenshu paper discovered? Best wishes on your search. About the riddle?
About the ongoing quiz?
Oh, would you like a hint? Sure. I would if I could, but... to be honest, the organizer only gave me the quiz text itself. So I don't actually know the answer. Let alone the envelope's info on where to go next, or info on the Tenshu incident.
What? What are we going to do if nobody knows the answer?
Oh, whoops. Not good. Guess it's up to everyone to solve the riddle then. Okay, about the Tenshu incident. Do you know anything about it?
Do you know about the Tenshu incident?
I hate to admit, but 7 years ago, I was away in Spain studying flamenco? Flamenco dancing. Like flamingo? No, but that's not how you say flamingo. Flamenco. Okay, we'll go with it.
Flamenco? In Spain?
I was there for a couple of years, hoping to go pro. I chose to move to Morocco for a 3-year stint at a sushi place.
Sushi? In Morocco?
I got back to Japan 2 years ago, so I have no idea about events prior to that.
Oh, I see.
Interesting. Riddle this cheese. Yep, okay. So I understood the situation.
Mr. Gas Mask? Could I talk to you for a bit?
I guess. About the riddle.
Since you're a journalist, perhaps you know something?
About what?
Back when the incident happened, did you do any research on it? Would you happen to know where the Tenshu paper was found, for example?
Yeah, well... the person who first discovered Tengo Nomura lying there, I heard they passed by while jogging. They called an ambulance, and after Nomura was carried off, they noticed the Tenshu paper.
They found it after the victim was carried off, so underneath him? But wouldn't you notice a paper like that right away? I should probably check the area first.
Okay, about the Tenshu incident. I don't know why, but I just thought you were saying maracas. I don't know at this point. My pronunciation of words is probably not the best. Wait, best description of the flamenco is a dance like a It's to dance like a flamingo. But how does a flamingo dance? I have so many questions.
So is the Tenshu incident? So the Tenshu incident hasn't been solved yet? What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Gasmask?
My thoughts, eh? Well, if you mean my personal view, Sutomaru Kisaragi, the occult expert, some say he's innocent, but personally, I think he's a strong suspect.
And why is that? Say it loud so the occult guy who was really pissed off earlier will come over here and punch you.
I mean,
go on.
Well, obviously, must be a reason for that much controversy. The victim, Tengo Nomura, was on the staff at the Uno Ancient History Museum. There's talk that Kisaragi was an occult researcher and Nomura were clashing about ancient history matters. Violence. Flamingo is an avid dinosaur, long-necked with showl-like beak. Shoal? I can't read. Usually pink due to high keratin food. Avian dinosaur. So, like, are we talking T-Rex motion? Like, I've seen a flamingo, and I've seen how they dick their, like, dick. God, what's wrong with my brain? They dip their neck into the water. Yes. And to pick up food. So is it constant, like, bowing during the dance? Like, every bird is an avian dinosaur. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just trying to imagine the dance. You never seen a flamingo dance? No. They just stomp their feet and move their head around while flapping the wings. Oh, really? Or so I think that's what they do. Language, I'm sorry. Clashing about ancient history. Do go on. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. Sutamura Kisaragi and Tengo Nomura. We're fighting about ancient history? Are we fighting about ancient history? Stop putting blood on me! You stand on only one hand. What? Struggling ridiculously while trying to be elegant. Foot, not hand. Okay, I was gonna say, that sounds like a very intense dance. But I see on one foot, yeah, that would make sense. Yay, fruit punch, Kool-Aid. Creepy occult type and academic historian, oil and water much.
Dr. Kisaragi was an occult researcher, but I thought he was a uni professor too. But is that story even true?
You might want to ask Matsuda-san.
Huh.
Don't mention I said this, but he works at the Uno Ancient History Museum, which means he's a colleague of the victim, that Nomura guy.
Huh?
Oh, everyone's related to the incident. This was planned. Oh no. Rear hand? The hands on the rear? It was a setup. Wait. Red blob? Oh, we got a red blob! Everyone was in on it. You know, I'm starting to think so. Let's observe the chalk outline.
White lines on the concrete road are showing what seems to be a human outline. So the Tenshu incident happened here. Did someone draw this for the tour?
Yeah, it's been here for 7 years. Hands on the rear. That's something one should not do in public.
If the Tenshu paper was found lying on the ground, it would have been around here. But I don't see any envelopes lying around. Should I look around with the glasses?
That's probably a good idea. What's with the snake?
A photo of Tengo Nomura, victim of the Uno Tenshu incident. They have flowers too. Would a photo of a victim of a 7-year-old murder still be around? I wonder who put this here. For the tour, perhaps?
You can have front legs, you can have rear arms. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Putting the arms in the back. Makes sense. Almost like folded wings. They must really hated that person so much that they want them dead. I wonder what caused them to hate that one lost soul. I'm wondering why as well. A lot of questions.
A statue of a child angel, but with graffiti on it? Jeez. Statue is called To the Great Beyond. Is this telescope for observing the great beyond? Angel. Why does that ring a bell?
Okay. So just gonna check something. Oh. Okay. That's my alarm. So I'll be back after a quick break. And then we'll talk to everyone else. See what's going on. Why don't you ask the dead body? Where is it? We gotta ask him. I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty. Back and ready to continue. Uh-oh. Ah! Thank you for the welcome back, plushies. Okay. So wait, what did I miss? Beautiful blood depiction of, Hakar, the soul flare? Oh, is that what that is? Oh, nice! Perfect timing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let's talk to this guy.
Fujiwara-san, were you able to solve the puzzle?
No, not quite yet. Yay, head blobs. Yay, blob. Oh my god, I can't speak. Blob's still there. Yep, I think so. Still alive. Hanging out. Okay, about the riddle.
Any progress on solving the puzzle?
Woo! Death. We're gonna lose Blob. Well, I did happen to solve a certain degree of confidence. Well, I do happen to have a certain degree of confidence in my ability to solve riddles and puzzles. I'd say I'm actually quite good at them. But this particular puzzle is outside my area of expertise, so I prefer to leave it to you all, yes. Cool. What? You monster, how dare you?
It wasn't me! Do you know anything about the Tenshu incident?
To be honest, the Tenshu incident is the worst case of false accusations since the war. It imposed a wholly unwarranted stigma on Dr. Kisaragi's name, yes.
Is this a war? That bad? Do you happen to like, Tsutomu Kisaragi?
Well, it's not really about liking or disliking him. For people like us, Dr. Kisaragi is viewed as a living deity. I can say without any reservation, yes indeed. For those of us with similar interests, that you might call the, otaku, the book was a shining light of a gift.
Wow!
You know, you can like the book, but not like the person who wrote it, right? You don't have to, you know, it's okay. Okay. In conclusion, Dr. Kisaragi is author of such a book. The likelihood of him becoming a criminal would be beyond the realm of possibility. Yet the general public, they lack the social illiteracy to discern. So as his book also mentioned, a stigma is hard to shed once in place.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm gonna go.
In Breville? Tsutomu Kisaragi was falsely accused. The fact that this truth is kept from widespread acceptance suggests a conspiracy by some powerful entity.
Okay.
I could have stopped it. Stopped it? That would require me to to disconnect. To go into the code and disconnect it immediately. Or I guess preemptively. Okay, I get your point.
Matsuda-san? May I have a word?
Huh? Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna be drenched. Woo! About the Tenshu incident.
About the Tenshu incident?
No idea.
Oh. Okay. About the riddle?
I killed Blob and I'll do it again.
About the puzzle.
Don't care. Find that envelope so we can move on.
I see.
The paper in the envelope.
About the strange paper in the envelope earlier.
Oh yeah, want to see it?
This is just a drawing of a snake.
Huh? Oh, who knows? I guess it is. Anyway, is it really a bonus draw, like you said? Do me a favor and check with the guide what he meant by that, would you?
Okay, sure. You have legs. You have a voice. Go talk to him yourself, lazy. He has a point, though. What does that snake even mean? If the organizer put the paper in the envelope, would it be related to the netherworld?
heard you were Nomura's colleague.
Heard you were a colleague of the victim, Nomura-san?
Yeah, I sure was, but this Nomura guy didn't know him too well. And you? Playing amateur detective or what?
No, it's not it.
Then do me a favor and cut the detective crap. Gets on my nerves.
Yes! That's something only someone who was guilty would say.
You killed him. I knew it. You killed him. You wanted his position. I can't confirm this, but you wanted his position at work.
Kimura-san? Can I ask you something?
You saw the photo in the frame, right? I knew I'd seen his ghost. Does this mean I'll be taken away? Yes.
You're going to be taken away and drowned.
Hakar the Soul Flare was a video game character whose plague was so horrible that he entered the real world as a epidemiology study? A what? Wait, all of my bots and all of my blobs that have been murdered by 2 soulless people, I must join them so I can feel at peace. Wait, what?
I'm worried. Are you alright? You look kind of pale.
That photo I showed you of the man's ghost? Do you think he might be Nomura-san from the Tenshu incident?
Yes, she's trembling. Must be really scared of the ghost. If she is, maybe I shouldn't say that I think so. They look similar, but... they do look similar. Might just be a coincidence, though.
They say if you see the ghost's face, the dead man pulls you into the pond. Our guide just mentioned a similar story, too.
I think he made it up, that story about Nomura-san's ghost, just to spice up the tour.
Really?
Let me go check with the guide, just to be sure. Then you won't have to worry! Yay!
Wait, then Parrish? Wait, what's going on? What is happening? Okay, so there's a statue. Did anything change? No. Okay, so I think we need to go talk to the guide. But I also want to double check real quick.
I should compile notes on Nomura-san as well. He's the victim in the Uno Tenshu incident, which attracted a lot of attention back then. A piece of paper found on the ground near Nomura-san's body, which word was written on it?
Tenshu? The Wrath of the Heavens?
Yes, Tenshu, divine wrath that strikes down the evil of heart, which the incident itself was named after. But why did the murderer leave this paper behind? Nomura-san didn't seem so evil that he deserves such a fate.
Okay, guess that's it. Right. Hi. Where was the Tenshu paper discovered? So were you able to find it?
Not yet.
Okay, about the ghost.
What you told us earlier about the ghost of Tengo Nomura? About the ghost who encountered him being taken to unknown places?
Oh, yes. It was written in the materials I was told to read at this location. I tried my best to make it sound creepy. Hope you liked it.
Is that story really true?
If the ghost actually exists, you mean? I can't really say either way. Just a hired guide.
I see, of course. But it's probably better if I tell Komura-san that the ghost isn't real.
About Matsuda.
About the paper Matsuda found in his envelope? The one with the snake?
About that. That was kind of, like,
What was that about? It didn't seem like something you'd prepared for show or as a surprise.
It would be nice if you not of you not to tell the other participants, but I wasn't told there'd be something like that inside. But I did improvise quite well, yes? I'll just message a report to the organizer. So please let Matsuda-san know that he is indeed the winner, please.
Okay. So you don't know what that means either. I wonder if the drawing is supposed to mean something? I should ask someone well-versed in occult matters.
Like the otaku guy? Oh, sorry, David. Then perish I shall. Oh no. Don't do it! Is there something troubling you? Mysterious snake drawing.
How about the paper found in Matsuda-san's envelope? There was this strange snake drawn on it.
The bionic half-face guy has vampire teeth in some frames. Wow, I haven't even noticed.
Do you know what it means?
I'm very concerned as to who they got to guide this whole thing. Could this possibly be the serpent held by the Cretan healer priestess? No, that doesn't add up.
Cretan healer, please toss?
Oh, I know. This must be Sujin-sama, a water god.
What? I don't really understand.
Imbravi. In other words, this serpent is not a random stake, but an icon related to the Shujin Shrine?
The water deity from the Shujin Shrine. I see. Thank you for the info. We should check on the other drawing that looks similar to this one.
You should pay more attention to detail for which one? Oh, the fangs. Yes, I should. Okay, so we talked to everybody. Let's use the glasses. Oh.
This channel looks like it's touching the photo. Is it setting something up? Might be the tour organizer's shadow?
Take a closer look.
This is the only shadow that's acting strangely. If the shadow is the organizer, then this meant they hit the envelope somewhere around the photo?
Okay, maybe. Oh, the heck?
This place sure is creepy.
Would you wanna... Hello? The heck is that? Do you wanna comment on that? What is that? Is that a cloaked person, or is that... Is no one gonna acknowledge it? You're not just... what are the chances you will listen to Lovecraft after the stream? After the stream, specifically? Not likely, but... I will make an... Like, it's something I've wanted to do and get into, but... I just gotta do it. That's the thing. I hope to do it soon. Wait, that looks like the thing at the door I mentioned. Wait, the snake? Okay, let's try the photo again. What? Okay, what? Wait. Didn't we just... Okay.
Help!
Wait, the hunched red figure. Oh! That's the thing at the door? Wait, then do it? That's the cousin of the Grim Reaper. Oh, I missed some stuff. Any leads?
No, I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. We've been on this tour for hours. The guide's weird. The people are weird. There's dead bodies. What else? Probably could use a snack.
Okay, nothing.
Excuse me.
Cool. Welcoming as always. What tour? The jackass is just standing there. Yep. He's just like, we are here at the location. Good luck. Enjoy yourselves.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk to you. Was that for show? Our guide mentioned he didn't know if the ghost rumors were true or not. We probably shouldn't tell her that it is, right?
Anything wrong, Azumi-chan?
I asked the guide about the ghost he mentioned, and he totally told me it was fake. He barely brought that up to... he merely brought that up to spice up the tour.
Oh, really? Thank you. I feel a bit better hearing that.
Yes, that's what I heard, so you can relax. It's totally true. You're not gonna die, as long as the ghost doesn't show up or anything. Are you okay now? Will you be okay now?
Yes, thank you. I thought I could handle the occult and horror, but I think I felt really anxious there for a bit.
I hear you. I'm scared of ghosts and monsters myself.
I'm glad you're with us on this tour, Azumi-chan. I think I'll be okay for the next spot as well. Thanks again. About the puzzle, do you know anything?
Would you have any idea where the tissue paper was found?
If it was a piece of paper, you'd think it was on the ground near the scene, right? Not much of a hint, of course. Okay. Wait, the snake silhouette is really cool. Oh, you mean the one on, like, the statue? Specifically? Or am I missing something? There's just a snake in the background? Alright, back to here. Alrighty.
Do you know anything about the, Uno Tenchu incident itself?
The Uno Tension incident. Let me think. Those terrible t-shirts, perhaps? The what? Woo! Yep, on the statue. Yeah, it is really cool. I have many questions about it. I wonder if the organizers put it up?
T-shirts. Oh!
Soon after the case attracted attention, t-shirts printed with the Tenchu word went really popular. Don't you remember? It was quite the boom.
T-shirts exploiting the incident. I wonder if this is related to the puzzle. Probably not, but still. I should keep this in mind. I wonder if anyone else knows about the t-shirts?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I must go, but I am glad to be here. Oh, thank you. And have a great rest of your day. Okay. So... we got information from you. I want to see the rest of the park. Okay, I feel like it should be where the body was, or it was implied it was underneath the body. Examine, okay.
Look closely at this graffiti. Yeah, it does look like a water deity drawing like the one Matsuda-san got. Wonder, would Fujiwara-san know something?
Okay. Is something troubling you? The monument.
About the monument next to the victim's photo?
Aha! Are you aware of the significance of that trumpet?
Trumpet?
It is said to resurrect the dead when blown. But there's a certain secret theory too. It's also said to be a sign calling out for the gates to be opened. Yes.
I totally thought it was a telescope. An angel with a trumpet.
What do you think?
The drawing on the monument's pedestal, what do you think it means?
This is just what I infer, but the angel's trumpet opens the gates. Drawn here is Sujin Sama, a water god. The gate that connects here and then beyond, the world we are in and the netherworld may be here. Could the serpent perhaps be enticing us here or there?
Could it be?
Imbravi. That would mean that we're getting involved in the netherworld.
The netherworld?
I have nothing conclusive, however.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Wait, to call a blood god a water deity, I guess the blood is mainly water, but wait, is it a blood god? Oh, this is confusing. Okay, I guess it is what it is. Thing left to say. Nope. Let's try again. Oh, about the t-shirts. Blood is thicker than water, but maple syrup is thicker. Exactly. Brings people close together.
Masada-san, do you know about the Tenshu t-shirts?
Those annoying tees with trash chased?
I hear they were based on the incident.
Yeah, writing Tenshu on the shirt to copy the murder. Some also had mindless words like got me or owned. People loved it. I hate the way they printed those on the back of the tees, too.
The word was printed on the backs?
Yeah, of course. That's what the case was about.
Could it be that it was under his body? Oh my god, who would have thought that?
People are like trees. Both axable. Okay. We got good with you. We're good with you. We're good with you. Yep. Okay. This is good. Check behind the victim's photo.
The tissue paper was pasted on the victim's back. Let's check behind the frame first. Nope, nothing there. No.
Okay, let's try this. And just... Okay.
Where could the hidden envelope be? I looked around everywhere suspicious, but haven't found it.
Miss Suzumi, I actually envy you. Due to my power of vision, I am unable to enjoy this event.
Your envy isn't really helping, Director. Could you just tell me the answer?
It's a similar deal to the pawn from earlier. Try forming a hypothesis to narrow down what you might have missed.
The puzzle for this location is... Where is the Tenshu paper for the Uno Tenshu incident found? According to Mr. Gas Mask, the paper was found after Nomura-san was carried off. If so, there would be, where would the envelope be hidden?
Maybe it's blankety blank blank blank. Maybe it's buried. Buried in the ground under the scene of the murder?
Maybe it's buried in the ground under the scene of the murder?
Oh my god. Of course there's no space. Erase the body silhouette with the chewing gum from the statue. Probably solved. Wait, what? Problem solved?
Doesn't feel right. The question is, where was the touchy paper found during the incident?
The paper was discovered after Nomura-san was carried off. Why would okay, yep, got it. Oh my god, are you serious? Maybe it's maybe it's still there on the scene of the murder. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe it's the back of the victim's photo pasted on the back of the victim's photo, which would be his back. Got it.
Yay! Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo? Why is there no space? This feels wrong. Guess that must be it. If Nomura-san's photo is supposed to represent him, then maybe the envelope is pasted directly on the back of the photo itself and not on the photo frame. We should give the photo a proper check.
I was gonna say, it could be I think it should be buried.
What if we open up the frame and check behind the photo itself? No! Nothing's there, why not? I was positive it'd be there. What's this? Looks like something was pasted here.
Think things over.
Maybe the envelope was here at some point? Oh, I see. The shadow wasn't hiding the envelope behind the photo. It was shown taking the envelope. Someone must have figured out the answer before I got here. Who might that be?
Someone has solved the case? Where was the Tenshu paper discovered? So where were you able to find it?
No. Jasmine?
Any leads?
Never mind.
You have it. You figured it out. This feels like some Ace Attorney shenanigans right now. I feel like there's definitely was some Ace Attorney inspo for this game. Just got a feeling.
Mr. Gas Mask?
Oh, shoot. Okay, about the t-shirts.
Mr. Gas Mask, do you know about the Tenshu t-shirts?
Yeah, those, sure. T-shirts based on the incident, pretty popular then.
Could the puzzle be related in some way?
Could be, don't know for sure. If you think it's a thing, might want to ask around. Did you already find the envelope? Have you been trolling us this whole time?
You've already taken the envelope, correct? Don't bullshit me, I saw you!
Yeah, sorry, wasn't keeping it a secret or anything. Professional force of habit. I tend to hold on to info I find. So you know why the envelope was behind the photo?
The paper was on Nomura-san's back, so the hiding place reflects that. Correct?
Hey, good guess. You got it.
What was in the envelope, by the way?
There were two envelopes. One was a map to the next location, the other was info on the Tenshu incident. I'll go ahead and hand these to the guide. Well, Tenshu means divine wrath, roughly. Yes. So I wonder how that's related. Oh, wait! The snake thingy! That's a serpent. So was it a blood deity or something? If you had your own merch, what would it be? Well, one option is a plushie. Then there's pillows. Or like a pillowcase that you put over a body pillow. I guess I haven't thought about it too much. I'm trying to think of ideas. Body pillow? Right? Isn't that what people do? Esteemed participants, I hope you've all enjoyed this location. How lewd you want. Wait, hold on. A round of applause for Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who was the first to find the envelope. Yep, just keep talking up. Wait. I'm holding... answer the question. I don't know. I'm not really... I guess standard stuff is a thing, like t-shirts and regular use items. I guess I'd want it to be like something that would actually be useful or something people would want. Ballistic figurine would be cool also. A ballistic figurine? Did I read that right? Get to the point. Why did you say... what did it say about the Tenchu incident anyway? Oh, of course. Checking right now. Oh, forgot to tell you, I have the Tenchu incident envelope here on me. Oi! What's the big deal, eh? What are you? Should I give you a British accent? A very poor one? Seems fair to me. I'm the one who found the envelope before anyone else. It's a scoop. I'm not going to give it away.
Is a tour okay with this?
Well, Mr. Gasbass did find the envelope first. He did hand me the map to the next location. The only meaning of this current location is that Dr. Kurosagi's false accusation spawned here. So, the wise thing to do would be to simply head to the next one. Huh. Then let us take a 10-minute comfort break and then head to the next spot. Our next location is unknown to anyone, one of the Uno's cult secrets. Are you ready to head to, into the unknown? Sure. Oh, back at it. You want pajama or like some Jesus? Is the cyber vampire crying or is that sweat? I think it's sweat. I think he's under a lot of pressure. Kimura has seen Tengo Nomura's ghost. Matsuda was Nomura's colleague. And that snake drawn on the pedestal of the angel statue.
We haven't seen anything related to the Netherworld so far.
Don't let your guard down. No idea what could be coming. Busy on the phone?
I traded numbers with Kimura, We're friends now.
Jeez. We're on duty, you know? Anyway, let's check out occult spots in Uno while we can. 100%! She did it! I don't know what it is, but she's responsible. I've seen this trope before. You become friendly with someone, and then they end up the villain or something. She's too innocent. Damn, I got Jesus instead of a cheese. The request for this case was to find out who the organizer is and what their goal is. Oh, she's the organizer! She's the villain. Might help us hone in on that if we pre-gather info on the next occult spot.
Right on it!
Where are we going? Let's get started.
I'll I'll gather info on occult spots in Uno.
Grab some keywords related to netherworlds in Uno. Alright, so since Occult and Dark are doing an Uno tour, does that mean there are a lot of occult spots in Uno?
Is Uno that kind of place?
I haven't really heard anything, but maybe it's just wasn't on my radar. We'll need to look up some place names to get more info. Alright.
Looks like Uno is one of the keywords.
Yep. We will need that one. Nice. Okay, spirit spot makes me think of some kind of cemetery or prison. Don't think there are any around here though.
Prison?
There's one in Ukibukuro? Bukuro? Hope that's right. Didn't you know?
No!
I've heard that the dog at Saigo-san statue and Hachiko from Shibuya are a pair of guardian dogs, and that they ground the portals to an alternative demon world.
That dog was a guardian?
Quite the sus urban myth. Uno's demon portal is in Ido Castle. I read in Tsutomu Kurosagi's book, there is a gate inside the castle, but the high priest, Tenkei, set up a barrier that keeps it closed.
Demon portal? A barrier? Jasmine, what's the high priestess, Tenkei?
Like a high-ranked monk, I think? Wait. Prison, cemetery, and also the best food chain around. Yay! Let's go to the last one to find the portal. Also, Shinobazu Pond is a famous spirit spot, though I think Uno has more places considered power spots, like Kandu Temple inside the park.
I'd rather look into power spots instead of spirit spots.
Should we head up? Should we hit one up on the way home?
No!
I hear this park is tied to the netherworld. I think it's Inari Shrine. Only those called upon can enter.
Netherworld? I wonder what that is.
Okay. I gotta know. Was this done on purpose? Or is this just, just to show her personality and her lack of remembering anything? Because the whole point from the identification onward has been the netherworld. Do you not recognize the word that we've been saying over and over again? A place that's hard to return from? You too! Wait, the last one would be a good name for such a restaurant. The best food chain around? Heck yeah. What have I been talking about for the last 2 hours? Well, Twin Peaks, butts, body pillows, the usual. It was a joke, but right? Something about head, break skateboard, and something.
Netherworld seems like a keyword. Wonder what it is. We haven't talked about it before, ever.
Makes sense, considering what we're looking for. Wow. Ah. Hi, Roden. How's it going? Well, for the fourth time in a row, circumstances made me miss your Monday stream. Oh, no. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Do eyes scare you? Yes. They fascinate me yet scare me.
Wait, four-way junctions, crossroads? Aren't they, like, all over the place?
Oh, I forgot to read it. And there are plenty of old ladies at them. Woo! Hi, Arson, how's it going? Okay, on your way to power spots, be wary of four-way junctions. I heard the old lady at the crossroads can show up. Go on. What does that mean? I just realized we have like a bunch of information on each of these characters. It kind of bothers me that there's like a notification there. Okay. Ah! Old lady at crossroads. Oh my god. Yep. This is something I want to encounter. Okay. I was gonna say, you like eyes, but they scare you. Well, it's kind of like a fascination, but also a little bit wary of it because, I don't know, it can be creepy. There are a lot of little old ladies in urban myths. There's Turbo Granny. It's Turbo Granny from Dun 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 Dun. And the leg-selling grandma. There's a leg-selling grandma. And many other haggard monstrosities. Today's Baba Yaga. All the fun stuff. Today's entry into the Granny series is a particularly mysterious one. A particularly sinister one. Oh, that's great. The old lady at the crossroads appears as the sun begins to set. She calls out to passing school children, as they make their way home from school. What's your name, young man? If they answer, they'll be dragged into a fourth dimension. The fourth dimension? Even I haven't been to the fourth dimension. Can't imagine anything scary. You haven't been to the third dimension, dear. Don't even. Can't imagine anything scarier than an old woman who drags you right into it. And guess what? She has even more aggressive. She has even more aggressive relative who show up at an even more aggressive relative who shows up at 4 p.m. and immediately drags you into the fourth dimension with zero warning. At least the old lady has the decency to ask your name first. Who's her relative? Explain, please. Eyes in social or culinary context? Possibly both? Slightly confused. It's okay. If you find Turbo Granny, you'll be fine. Okay. Nothing to worry about, right? Okay. They say that if you ride a boat on Shinobaza Pond as a couple, you'll break up. But that is more like likely because 99% of high school's couples break up. Convenient. I mean, you don't have balls, do you? Yeah. If I remember the anime correctly, he loses certain member parts when he meets Turbo Granny, so I'm probably good. So does the old lady drag you into the back rooms? See, I wonder what they mean by the nether room or the fourth dimension and stuff, but possibly? Who could say?
I see, makes sense.
Some urban myths come from ideas like this. Nether regions, right? I heard they built an underground military facility during the war that went unused, but is still around even today. What a dream. A World War II underground facility.
A military facility? I think they're making tanks or something down there.
I'd be curious as to how they get the tanks back above ground, if so. Okay. What? Oh, that was it. Okay. So, did I get all the words? Oh, underground. I forgot underground.
Glasses reacted to underground as well.
Looks like underground passages can be considered otherworldly. Look into that. Okay, let's double check because I already missed that one. Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. Nope, no jiggly. Okay, so... let's check this. Nice, results found. In my language, it's eggs instead. Wait, for which? What's it that said Uno's connection to the netherworld? Tsutomu Kurosagi?
Dr. Kurosagi popping up again.
He's well known in this field. So, since you're on the 6th stream, do you consider this game to be fun compared to Phoenix Wright? I do. Yeah, I think this game is fun in its own way. It feels kind of like hand-holdy, where like Phoenix just kind of like just like, here you go. And they both, I think both games have baloney answers sometimes, but at least this game, it like forces, or I guess is more hand-holdy or forces the answers to reduce if you keep getting it wrong. So, I guess they're both good in their own way. I guess this is more story-based. Not saying that Phoenix Wright doesn't have a story, but it's more focused on like telling an overall story. So you can't really fail this game. Yeah, I mean you can fail, but then the game is like,
I don't think that was the right answer. Maybe we could try that again. I'm gonna mark out the things, and then I'm gonna reduce the possibilities to these 3, and pick one of those. Yep, totally one of those.
Wait, I got the impression on stream too, but I don't know if it changed or not. Nope, it's kind of the same. Wait, and check. We understand everything as inappropriate. Both eggs and balls will be well understood. Oh, okay. Kind of hard to put a meaningful fail state in a mystery game. True. Unless it's kind of like, I think the one in Phoenix Wright was good. The one where it was possible to get 2 endings. I think that was the option. And, oh, and there was the point where someone's life was on the line. And it came down to making the correct choice, and there was very much a bad choice. I guess besides that, not really. Apparently places with a lot of people passing through, like Uno, tend to connect more easily to other dimensions or netherworlds. There are lots of old myths referring to roads, crossroads, intersections, and so on.
Crossroads are also related to other dimensions. Turning at crossroads can get you all kinds of lost. It's easy to forget where you came from.
That's not an alternate dimension, just a bad sense of direction. Life on the line and, wait, correct choice sound very unfortunate. Yes, I think so. Sorry, slightly confused. Okay, so before Tsutomu Kusaragi died, he was supposedly... I didn't read that.
A project at Uno. So this is where Dr. Kusaragi was researching the netherworld.
Guess he was collecting info, like what we're doing now. Okay, so before he died, he was supposedly planning to lead a project on Uno and the netherworld. A shame the incident happened during it. Slightly confused or just confused? Overall confused. Yeah. I need to read these. Maybe the dark netherworld energy in Uno was the something reason behind his suicide. Main reason?
Netherworld energy was the reason? Is that possible?
Like a special attack from a manga or something? Was the real reason. There are a lot of netherworld-like places in Uno, especially Shinobazu Pond. They say the pond itself is a portal.
The pond is a portal to the netherworld, so if we go in the water, we come out somewhere else? I've played that game.
What are you talking about? What game? Wait, I got the impression... Oh, wait, sorry, reading stuff. Okay, did I miss anything? I feel like I should have got a word by now. Okay, I saw something online the other day about an elevator in a multi-tenant building in Uno, leading to the Netherworld, but I've been searching forever since. Can't seem to find that kind of website.
Well, that is totally a thing. You try to find a website you were browsing before, but it's totally gone.
Yeah, totally. Oh, updated? Wait, this is updated? Huh? Did I not read it before? T-shirts, shrine. The incident. Oh, it's the elevator. Huh. That's the interdimensional elevator. Press the buttons and it'll take you to the Netherworld. To think it was a random elevator in a random Uno building.
Something that incredible located in a place like that?
If it was that easy, so many people would have gone into the Netherworlds by now. Okay. There are versions with 10 plus floors and free floors. If a woman suddenly gets in an elevator, that's it. I guess that woman wouldn't be human then. What? Nope. Sorry, I missed some stuff. Reminds me of Luca Big Pants' YouTube video, Farmer's Dilemma. The video is presented as a short sort of video game adventure. Someone's blocking the farm. A truck driver wants to run him over, but he says the viewer should run him over or not. The player keeps clicking go around, but the farmer still refuses to accept that option. Same here. Azumi... Is it option A, option B, or option C? Player option B. Azumi, no, I don't think that it's option B. Actually, is it option A or option C? Yeah, kind of thing. Oh, sorry, chain text, how's it going? Netherworld, we old-fashioned call it the hell. I see. So, would you rather serve in heaven or reign in hell? That I don't know. Both might suck. Let's see. There are many versions of it. Has anyone actually made it with that? Made it with that though? Words are hard. Interdimensional elevator. Yeah. Did it add a myth? Nope. Okay. So I did that. Let me try underground. Nice. There's a secret World War II base under Uno.
A secret base? That means it's still in use now.
I doubt it. During the war, military facilities were moved underground to protect them from air raids.
Is it not a lie or a rumor?
To avoid air attacks. That does make sense if it's a real thing. Okay. So that is my alarm. So I think before we get too much into this section, we should probably stop here. And then we can read about the underground war base that we might be going to. Alright. So in the meantime, stop here and place up my schedule. Wait, actually good time to remember to switch back. Will we see you again? Yes. Hopefully. But I'd rather serve in heaven, wait. For the what? So I stream from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times each day. Today's Mystery Monday, so in approximately 4 hours from now, I'll be playing more Sam & Max Hit the Road. Next Friday, some Final Fantasy IX and Voices of the Void. Saturday, Thief 2 The Metal Age and Voices of the Void. Sunday, some Expedition 33 and Heartworm. And then next Mystery Monday, we'll be playing more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Wait, do your jobs? Wait, what? Alright. Wait, I always end up at the end of the streams. Oh, I know. I'm sorry about the timing. Alright, so thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you again. Alrighty.